Hi, this is Mariah Gullo from The Hollywood Reporter, and I'm in studio today with Noah Schnapp.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Thank you for coming in.
Of course, I'm glad to be here.
It's always very exciting to get somebody from Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And I know that we probably won't be hearing much about season 3, but I'm going to ask you a few questions about it.
Okay.
But first, I want to talk to you about season 2.
Yeah.
This was a big season for you. This was heavy duty. Will has been through the ringer now.
Yeah.
What was it like filming? You've been almost eaten by a demigorgon, and then you were possessed by a mind flayer.
Yeah.
So how are you
seizure.
feeling now? Is it time for, I don't know, like a spa day or something?
I could go for a nice massage and yeah, that'd be nice. But I mean, Will, he definitely went through a lot last season. It was crazy to film just because of the kind of stuff that I had to do last season.
Yeah. You had to spend a lot of time in a hospital gown.
Yeah, those scenes were really cool because, I mean, it was all very real and the set was so cool. And I got to work with Paul Reiser. And it was definitely challenging last season because, I mean, for one of the scenes it's the last episode, and they're getting the monster out of me. We filmed that till like 8 in the morning, so we were filming all night, and I was just screaming and I lost my voice for a few days after that. But
wow.
Yeah, and then there was a scene. I remember I was on the field like screaming at the monster to go away, and that scene was really tough because I was just like I was looking at nothing, and it was just a lot of the season was just me screaming at a sky and a green screen.
Wow. Yeah, and you've had to go through post-traumatic stress disorder from season 1.
Yeah.
And
now
then
there's more that I get to face.
It keeps going for these kids.
Yeah.
But you had to, kind of get angry and demonically possessed. Did you study any other kind of possession movies like Exorcist or Poltergeist?
Yeah, I watched Exorcist, but it's very hard kind of to research about like possessions and stuff because it's not a thing that like happens in real life.
Right.
So I kind of just had to. I had nothing to.
You had to pull
really,
from within.
Yeah, I just had to like look at movies and kind of think about it myself. But it was definitely really hard. And then there was one scene where I had to do like a seizure, and I remember watching videos of people having seizures, and my friend actually has had a seizure before, and I've seen it, so I used that too.
Oh wow. And we had Shannon Purser in here last year when she was nominated for her Emmy.
I love her.
Yeah. Are you excited for awards season?
Of course. I mean, there's so much to come, and our show and me and Millie and Dacre, and we've been nominated for different things, and I'm very excited for the MTV Movie Awards.
Yes. Oh, you are nominated for Most Frightened.
Yeah, that's, wow. I mean, I'm so grateful I mean, it's my first kind of like solo nomination, so it's very exciting. And I'm just very excited to see what happens in award season and that our show kind of gets recognized.
Yeah. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about what's happening now, because you are jumping into 1985.
Yeah.
I know you can't talk that much. Well, disclaimer right from the beginning. But does Will get a little bit of time to kind of process everything that's happened to him from the past few seasons?
Well, I can't tell you much. It's set in 1985. There's 8 episodes. I mean, Will, I don't want to get in trouble. I can tell you that.
Do you want to see him have a nice summer?
I'd love to see Will kind of just relax and have a spa day, you know? Just chill for one time.
Yeah.
But, I mean, this season is it's great because it has a lot of the dark parts from season 2 and a lot of the light, playful parts from season 1.
Right.
But that's all I'm going to say because I can't say more.
Well, there's a few, maybe the way we do this is I tell you a couple of things that we already know.
Okay.
And you can comment on them.
Okay.
As if you're not in the show.
Okay.
But before I do that, we're in 1985
Yes.
now. So what kind of research did you do for 1985?
I mean, this is now set in the summer, and the costumes are really different this year. So I just watched movies from I can still pull from the movies.
That's Back to the Future.
Yeah. I mean, I watched that movie. I love that movie.
Yeah.
And there were so many great movies that came out during the 80s, and it's very different this season because it's in the summer. So you kind of get to see a different version of everyone.
Are adults constantly boring you with 80s trivia? Are they like telling you what it was like?
I mean,
all the
yes,
time?
all
Everybody
the time
wants
on
to give you
set.
the
Like when
advice,
Nona
right?
will tell me like, "Oh, I remember we had this," or like the crew will say like when there's a certain piece of clothing, they'll be like, "Oh, I used to wear that," and it's just cool to think like that people in that age range had that when they were
Right.
younger, and my dad used stuff from that time,
Mm-hmm.
and I just always think about. Like, when I'm older, I hope I'll be able to watch, like, a show that has stuff from when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it like having Winona there on set for you? Because she's an icon of the 80s. So she's probably, like, the best person you could probably
Yes.
get 80s advice from.
I mean, she's just, first of all, she's amazing to work with. I love her. And she's the best. I mean, she's so kind to me and to everyone. And whenever I need, like, help with a scene or anything, she'll be like, "Oh, can I help you? Let's talk about the scene. Let's talk through it." And she'll bring me in her trailer and talk to me about it. And it's so great getting to work with, like, a good actor because that just makes this job so much easier when you get to work off of someone who's really good.
Yeah.
And it really helped me last season getting to work with her.
Oh. All right. So I'm going to tell you some things that we already know.
Okay.
All right. We are going to see Will and Eleven hang out together. There will be more interaction because the two of you haven't really met yet. So, should we be excited about that?
Very. Super excited.
And then we have two couples now, right? We have Mike and Eleven. We have Lucas and Max. So, are Will and Dustin feeling like third wheels?
I mean, who knows if they find a true love or not, but I guess they could be third wheels.
Or, there's plenty of D&D to be played, too.
Yeah.
Okay, another thing we know. Lucas's little sister Erica will be on the next season.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah.
She's so funny.
Are they, now her and her friends are going on adventures of their own?
She definitely has a bigger part this season. And she kind of has her own storyline with someone from the cast. I won't say.
Sweet.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Thanks for the exclusive. All right, so we've had a couple of pretty high-profile television stars on, and we've been asking them this question about their next season. Just to give me a word, just one word to tease it out, just something to make the fans feel crazy, they're going to have to start doing some investigation based on this one word.
Okay. Oh, I know. I have a good one.
Okay.
Spreading.
I mean, I already have some
does that
theories
mean?
of my own.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I need to actually go through an old D&D book and look at more monsters on there.
I mean, it's crazy because some people, like I've been watching YouTube videos on people talking about season 3 and stuff, and some people are just so spot on, and it's crazy. I'm like, how do you know? And then some people just are so off. But it's nice to like see what people think.
Yeah, I definitely will get involved in Reddit threads, and because
those are the best.
They're more entertaining sometimes than
those.
while you're waiting for the new episode to come out, you're like reading the Reddit threads, and you have this whole other thing, and then you watch the show, and you're like, oh, okay, that's
exactly.
not what happens. Okay, so just another fun little game for you, and this is like totally like spoiler free. I'm assuming that you are perhaps entering into high school, and
in real life.
No.
Oh, okay.
I assume that you're entering into high school. Your character Will is entering into high school, and all the kids will have a yearbook. So I asked this from a cast member of Star Trek as well, and it's kind of a fun game. This is like what would be on your yearbook.
Okay.
Okay, so I guess we're jumping ahead to your high school yearbook, but let's say that any cast member from Stranger Things is a possibility here. I'm going to ask you to name most likely to succeed.
Out of like the whole cast?
Yeah. Think voted most likely to succeed. Like which kid is going to end up being?
Dustin.
Oh.
I think he'll be really smart.
Best dressed.
Oh, Billy.
Nice. I like that. Class clown.
Dustin.
So, teacher's pet.
Dustin.
Most athletic.
Oh, Lucas.
Nice. Biggest flirt.
Lucas.
Life of the party.
Oh, definitely Steve.
Nice. And most likely to die in a horrible interdimensional accident.
I have to give it to myself.
Noah, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
We will see you for season 3 and
Very
see
excited.
you on Netflix soon, hopefully.
I don't know how soon.
Yeah.